Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this upcoming video. This does not cover all this madness going on here. That would be a future video, but in this particular video we'll be talking about collecting wood in the countryside of Japan for your fireplace, just life in general, building a wood stack for all the wood that we have been collecting, and a method of how to chop wood using the tire. I'm still working on that, improving the working area, but just life in general as an expat in the countryside of Japan. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out how to best utilize all the lumber that came off from the house when we did the renovation. I've mentioned it several times before. When we did the renovation, I asked Jackson, our carpenter, to just keep a lot of these. These are the original ones that came off the house for something. So I have stuff everywhere. But let's see, I think I can do, yeah, I can use these quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-stage it and then run over to the store and get the materials that I need. All right, good morning everyone. Yeah, time to go back up to the neighbor's place to get some more wood, and then later on this afternoon I'll keep on working on this. All right, please stay tuned. Yeah, one of the things I absolutely love about these little K trucks is that you can also use them as a little workbench. So these sides, they'll either collapse or you can totally remove them. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and collapse it as I continue working on here my wood storage, and yeah, so I can just work outside here and use it as a workbench in a way. Just this morning I ordered some Japanese chisels on Amazon Japan, but they're not here yet. But in the meanwhile, I'll go ahead and use these. Since the plan is to collect as many of these hashira as possible from different sources, I'm just going to go kind of like a Lego, kind of put it together little by little. So they're probably going to end up being a bunch of different sizes and shapes and whatnot. All right, so I cut out a 1 centimeter notch here. And let's see what, and probably gonna have to cut this to make it straight. So that this one is 9 by 9 centimeters, and I'll fit right in there. And screw in the sides. So I'm creating a notch 1 centimeter on both ends. Unfortunately, right now I don't have the right tools, but I did order some chisels, carpentry chisels, and looking forward to those arriving. But from now, I'll just do with what I have. All right, time to call it a day. I'm almost there, getting close, getting close. Last thing I'm going to do is, next day I work on this. Okay, it's already kind of pre-cut these. Kind of don't like how on the back the roofing material is going to be kind of flimsy right here compared to 20 centimeters right here. So what I'm going to do is add these right here like that, but that's for another day. All right, let's call it a day. Okay, so the plan for today is to continue working on this. Right now I'm going to brace the side so that it's more stable on the back, and then I'm going to treat it with some water resistant paint and put the roof on the top. There comes Black Cat. They are pretty darn efficient here in Japan. Konnichiwa. はいはい。サインしなくていいですか？いやいや、いいでしょ。10日になってますのでね。はい、そのままそこどこでもいい。はい。あ、そうだよね。はい、どうも。Yeah, so if you're concerned about deliveries and services in the countryside of Japan, please don't worry. I said Black Cat just came. They will deliver anything you order. If you order something on Amazon Japan, the next day many times it gets delivered right here. He dropped it off right there by the truck. That's how great it is. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and give it a good coat of the water repellent. And just gonna do the whole thing and then go ahead and put the top on, and then that should do it. All right, let's get this going. Yeah, little by little I'm making progress working on my wood shed so I can eventually get all of this wood out of the weather. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to finish it. Almost there. But right now it's time for me to make the drive into town. Tomorrow it's the weekend, so I should be able to finish this up and eventually make my way all the way down this way. All right, let's go. Looks like the cats are curious to what I'm doing. Our neighbor has about 15 of them. But I don't mind them coming around because they keep all the bugs and snakes and other stuff away from the house. All right, folks, so this is how to do it for today. And I'm still trying to gather up as much lumber as I possibly can from, preferably from demolished houses, and just kind of keep on working my way around. I was on the row, and then the neighbor came over because he needed help with the dondoyaki. Tomorrow we have like I said, dondoyaki is basically they gather up all the offerings and stuff that they put out, like bamboo, and then everyone gets together and then you just burn it. And in our particular case here in our village or town, one of the neighbors has a rice field in the back, and we got together last year, and we're gonna do it again this year, and just burn it and get together and have some drinks and snacks and whatnot. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So right now I'm going to go ahead and try to complete this by moving a little bit of this wood that's over there and start stacking it so I can keep on working. So one of my concerns when I was planning on moving to the countryside and getting a fireplace was accessibility to wood. Well, that's not a problem. As a matter of fact, I think I kind of have a problem of too much right now or not enough time. So my neighbor, he lives down the road over here. He came over once and said, hey, you know, we are cutting down some trees and there's a fallen tree. If you want access to it, you're more than welcome to it. So and you would really be helping me out if you clean it up for me. So that's what I'm doing, folks. I have my little K-truck, and this is going to be an ongoing effort. But little by little, as I have time, I'm going to be cleaning it up. And also, I'm doing him a favor because the Inoshishi, the boar hogs, come down. And what he was saying that after we started cleaning up there, they quit coming into his and the other neighbor's garden. So let's get at it and see how long this takes. Yeah, so I have access to all of these right here, and this other one that has been fell down several years ago. So we're gonna have to figure out how to kind of cut that down little by little. And back over there is our little local shrine. And if you live in the countryside, every so often you have to contribute. You don't necessarily have to, but it's kind of like the expected to contribute to the maintenance of the shrine and the neighborhood. So I'm gonna have enough for like 10 years probably by the time I'm done. And then he was just telling me this neighbor over here was requesting if we could clean up his side over there too. So yeah, little by little, there's gonna, again, lots of wood, folks, and I absolutely love turning on the fire in the morning, and it's nice and little nippy. Not a fan of cold, but it's plus it's exercise. You know, you hear me huffing and puffing, I'm sorry, but it gives you a reason to get up and do some exercise, and it's good for your health. This is absolutely one of the things I love about living in the countryside. I think he went to get one of his little tractor thing. Well, looks like the neighbor, he ended up getting some help. Apparently this guy's a professional. So wow, this is gonna be lots of wood for years to come. So I'm going to be quite busy right here, folks, chopping up all these. And then he's gonna, obviously he's chopping that. That's really cool. We've been cutting wood all day long. She's quite full already. I'll grab a couple more, the lighter logs. There's a tanuki over there in the neighbor's place. Hey, buddy. There he goes. For now, I am just piling them up against the wall, kind of like this, and over there, until I can get to chopping it. Well, let's go ahead and cut up a couple more of these logs here. Still got all that big one to do, but probably gonna start with this one right here, the closer ones, chop them up a little bit smaller. Let's see how we do here in the snow. Should be all right. It's a weekend, so I have time to do it, so not much more I can do. But yeah, I need to get this out before it starts growing like crazy here, so this is the best time. All right, let's get to it. Okay, this cold weather is for the birds. I'm done for today. that lasted about an hour, but I got quite a bit though, because this tree fell like 2 years ago, and so these are actually pretty dry and they're quite light. So, all right, let's take these back home, warm up, call it a day. All right, back for some more wood. These just end up tumbling all the way down into their field, so I'm going to move the truck into there, and I still gotta chop this one up. I had to chop them a little bit smaller, even though that's a little too small, but yeah, it's just the way it is. All right, let's go ahead and load these up, and then I'm going to figure out a way to roll this one onto the truck. I did manage to hit the truck. One rolled down and hit the truck a little, but it should be fine. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. I got the truck as close as I possibly could to the edge here. I put down the tailgate, or the side I should say. This is the beauty about these little trucks, and I said it before, but I'm getting ready to sell this truck. As a matter of fact, I think the new one is coming in a couple weeks, but yeah, you could do all kinds of good things with these trucks. This capacity is 350 kilograms. I probably exceeded that. But what I wanted to do is preserve this one. So I'm gonna roll it up in here, take it home, and use that as my chopping block. All right, let's do this. I'll beer it and put it down later and work on this.